Western Michigan stays unbeaten, with win over Ohio in MAC title game the boat floats on. And it could be headed to Texas. The question now, will PJ Fleck still be on board for Western Michigan? The 14th-ranked Broncos survived the near meltdown late, getting 5 field goals from kicker Butch Hampton and winning the Mid-American Conference Championship game 29-23 over Ohio on Friday night at Ford Field. The Broncos, 13-0, must await their bowl fate, hoping to get an invitation to one of the New Year's Six games, likely the Cotton Bowl Classic in Arlington, Texas, where bowl-less Michigan State has played the past 2 seasons. Whether Fleck, a hot rumored candidate to get a coaching position in a major conference, will still be with WMU after it finds out will be seen. The College Football Playoff Selection Show airs Sunday, and the New Year's Six bowls could be announced then. For the time being, Western Michigan will stay ahead of No. 20 Navy in the College Football Playoff Committee's rankings. However, the Broncos won't secure the Group of Five's automatic berth into a New Year's Six bowl this year. The Cotton Navy plays Temple on Saturday in the American Athletic Conference Championship game, before the annual rivalry game against Army on December 12. With an AAC title and a win over Army, Navy could conceivably pass Western Michigan in the committee's rankings. Quarterback Zach Terrell threw for 301 yards and 2 touchdowns, with Corey Davis catching 9 balls for 155 yards and a score. Ohio was driving in the final minutes when WMU linebacker Robert Spillane picked off a Greg Windham pass with 51 seconds left, taking a knee and beginning the celebration. The Broncos dominated the first half, outgaining the Bobcats 270-107 and holding the ball for 6-12 longer while taking advantage of 2 Ohio turnovers. Western Michigan struggled to find the end zone early, with 3 scoring drives stalling at Ohio's 25, 10 and 1 yard lines and resulting in 3 Hampton field goals and a 9-0 lead. The first 2 came 109 apart after the Trevor Sweeney forced the Bobcats' Kyle Black to fumble a kickoff, and the Broncos recovered deep in Ohio territory. The Bobcats answered midway through the second quarter. Windham, a senior, came in at quarterback in place of redshirt freshman Quinton Maxwell, who fumbled and guided 2 3-and-out drives. Wyndham's first pass went for 67 yards to Poppy White, who beat Broncos safety Devonta Ginwright down the middle. Windham hit receiver Jordan Reed on a quick 3rd-and-goal slant for an 8-yard touchdown to pull Ohio within 9-7 with 8:08 left in the half. That was about all the Bobcats could muster, and it took Western Michigan 1 play to answer. Terrell's play-action, read-option fake froze the Bobcats' defense, which allowed Davis to run a wide-open drag route over the middle. Ohio's Jevon Hagan stumbled, and Davis ran away from him and the rest of the defense for a 70-yard touchdown to make it 16-7. It was Davis' 51st career scoring catch, which moved him into second on the Football Bowl Subdivision's all-time receiving TD list. The Broncos added another quick strike touchdown in the final 1:31 of the half, with Terrell slicing apart Ohio's secondary for 22, 31 and 21 yards to 3 different receivers. The quarterback then stepped up away from Bobcats' pressure and flung an 8-yard touchdown pass with 36 seconds left in the half to fellow senior Carrington Thompson. Terrell finished the half with 2:27 passing